Good afternoon, this is Elpus Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week. Today is Wednesday, and I am finishing up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And this is the last reading, and it is for Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. We have 5 decks, and the reading starts with the astrology of you and me, and the card is the Pisces romantic partner. Strengths are being passionate, seductive, and romantic. Weaknesses are being possessive, controlling, and sometimes fearful. The interactive style is being uncompromising while at the same time committed. A Pisces romantic partner gives their all in any relationship. Even the most ordinary relationship is brought to new life and filled with profound emotions when Pisces is your partner. Pisces is having a profound nature, demanding, possessive, seductive, controlling, and passionate. So when a romantic affair is ending, Pisces will remain in shock for a very long time, having invested their all in that relationship. The Path of Light card that came out for you is Reincarnation, and it is relating to the yoga teachings that a self is distinct from the body and so is eternal. The self referred to in yogic philosophy has been called the soul, or the higher self, or the spirit, or God, and many other names. The self is the one universal consciousness that permeates all the diverse forms of existence. The self always is, always was, and forever will be. It is not subject to the birth and the death cycles like all the manifested forms of existence. We are advised that our body is like the clothes that we wear that cover our true self. We wear these clothes just for a time, and then later we discard them for new ones. Another analogy often used is to view the body as a vehicle that a self inhabits for a while and then eventually trades that vehicle in for something else. So yoga advises us not to be fooled into thinking that our true being is associated with the body that we currently inhabit. Our body is sacred and should be cared for, as it is the vehicle for the consciousness of the self. We should treat our body well by feeding it with appropriate foods and exercise so that it can operate optimally, but we should not confuse it with who we really are. It is just a vehicle that we use for a time, and therefore we should not become obsessed with it or attached to it for one day, we will be required to discard it along with everything else in this world. So when the body dies, the consciousness, which is the self, who you really are, it remains. According to yogic scripture, there is complete continuity of existence, meaning there is no break in consciousness, even upon death. We still exist without a body, for we are the self or universal consciousness, eternal and indestructible. So the yogic doctrine of reincarnation is saying that everything in the universe is evolving towards a higher expression of consciousness. And this evolution is innate to all manifested forms and is unceasing. And all life strives to expand. The one universal consciousness is eternal and unchanging, but the many manifested forms are constantly transforming, cycling through the phases of birth, growth, decay, death, reconstitution, and then rebirth. The universe has an inbuilt recycling system. The scientific law of conservation of energy says that nothing can be created or destroyed in the universe. There can be no loss or gain of energy. It can only be transformed from one form to another. So reincarnation is a part of this system. The doctrine of reincarnation says that once we evolve to the human level, we will continue to incarnate on the planet as human beings, life after life, until we achieve this oneness, integration, and love for all existence. It says that while we still have lessons of love and oneness to learn, we will be bound by the wheel of samsara, the cycle of birth and death, and we will rotate back to earthly human existence again and again until we learn that we are all one. So when after many lives we finally learn that all life is one and that we should therefore love all of existence, we merge with the one, the self, and evolve beyond our human form to begin a new adventure in another realm. The good news is that yoga teaches that we will all ultimately be successful in this daunting yet splendid endeavor, and that we will all become enlightened. It is not a matter of if, but when, as it is the divine destiny of all humans. So this is the beautiful aspect of yoga. It teaches that Krishna, Jesus, the Buddha, and all the enlightened saints and sages from all traditions are just like you and me, and that we all share their remarkable capacities and their remarkable potential. Each of us can awaken to the God within, which is our self. So this is our true purpose and ultimate destiny. So begin the journey to oneness, wisdom, and love today. The next card is the Psychic Tarot card. Out came Authority. The card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. So when the card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool. And in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included good reasoning and problem solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. So ask yourself whether it is time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It is time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. So use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. And the traditional tarot archetype to this card is the Emperor. The Sacred Destiny card that came out is Wonders, and these wonders, they relate to the quartz crystal, and I like the quartz crystals. They are beautiful. Natural rock crystals, clear, amethyst, citrine, rose, and smoky, were all revered in ancient times. The Aborigines of Australia called it maban, which was the material through which their shamans and their elders gained their magical powers. And the Egyptians, they believed quartz had mystical healing abilities and would bury their dead with a piece of crystal on their forehead. The Greeks and the Romans, they believed crystals were solid ice that had been formed by the gods and therefore had mystical powers. And even to present day, people believe that crystals can help manifest their intentions. Perhaps that is because of the special qualities of quartz, the reason why quartz can amplify radio signals. There are some places in the world where it is not uncommon to find crystals on the surface of the land. These are especially powerful because they have found you in their natural setting. So the sacred landscape wants you to know just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Wonders will be abounding in your life. Sometimes they will not be apparent at first, nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. So celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Do not limit the way that you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe anything and everything is possible. And the last card is from the Nature's Whispers deck. Out came ideal course of action. It is easy to be overwhelmed in the planning of a new endeavor is the message. So simplify your plans. Clearly clearly see what you would like to accomplish and find ways to ensure that you can stay on path. Eliminate self-sabotaging or other behavior that might derail you. Determine what you desire next. Do this through some daydreaming and visualizing what delights and what inspires you. And trust that this is an important phase that is necessary to maintain alignment and clarity. So that was the reading for you, Pisces. I cannot speak today either. Yesterday I couldn't speak. I'm getting a hoarse voice. I don't know if this is a cold or what it is. So I might have to drink some tea later on. That was the reading for you, Pisces. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a beautiful day today. Wishing you a wonderful whole week. Sending you loads of love. Take care and goodbye.